our leasing process. So we're going to determine what the best price is to rent the property. We're going to let you know as the owner that, hey, we recommend, we ask $3,000 a month for this property. We're going to send you comps so you can see why we're recommending that. Our goal is to rent a property as quick as possible for as much money as possible. Any day lost in the market is money you can't get back. And so if it makes sense to rent a property for $3,000 instead of $3,100, and you can rent that 10 days, 20, 30 days earlier, that's going to save you a lot of money and make you money and put money in your pocket. So we're going to get the property in the market. We're going to come out and do full pictures. We're going to do a marketing video, place a for rent sign, and a lockbox. Once that stuff's out there, we get the property published. We come up with a really nice description of the property, describe it, describe location, describe amenities, talk about some of the restaurants nearby or some of the amenities in the neighborhood, and get that published. As phone calls start coming in, emails start coming in, we start booking those. We do kind of an open house style showing. We're going to kind of push them to a showing at, say, Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. We're going to try to get 3, 4, 5 prospects there at the same time. For us, that saves us time, so we're not showing a property every 10 minutes or every hour. We're showing it, and then with multiple people at a showing, it kind of creates a kind of a bidding mindset where they think, oh, I got to get my stuff in, I want to get my application in so I can be the first on this property. And so it creates that additional interest in the property by having multiple people there. Then once we get an application, we're going to process that application. We're going to look at their income, make sure they make 2.5 times the rent. We're going to make sure they have a 650 credit score or better, no eviction history, make sure they have a good rental history with their previous landlord, verify their job income, and look at their credit. Make sure on their credit that nothing on there is real estate related. If maybe they have a foreclosure or something where they didn't pay utilities, something that's real estate related for us is a red flag that we want to really look into. If they have great credit, great income, everything looks good, we're going to go ahead and reach out to you and say, hey, we have a qualified tenant. They meet all of our check boxes. We recommend moving forward with these guys. Once we get your approval, we're going to go ahead and sign the lease for the tenant and get them to move in. We'll let you know the move-in date, the process, who's going to live there, give you an update on if there's pets, go through all the details with you that we can. Some information we can't share with you based on fair housing, but we'll get you all the information we can so you can make an educated decision on who's going to be the tenant of your property. Most owners give us permission to make that decision. If they meet our credit, our background check, our income check, 90% of our landlords that we manage for say, you know what, we trust you. You have a system. If you approve them, we approve them. There's a few owners that say, hey, I want to know who the tenant is. I want to know some information about them, and we're willing to share that as long as the tenant is aware and as long as it doesn't violate any fair housing issues. So that's kind of the move-in leasing process. Our goal is to get as many people in the property as possible to see the property, and again, to rent it as fast as possible for as much money as possible. The quicker it's rented, the more money you make over the life of the lease. And for us, the quicker the property is rented, the quicker we can move on to the next one and start managing that property. If you have any questions, give us a call.